Hi guys, dctmakes here. Believe it or not, we're back on this piece of junk. Okay, 670 Predator, 3-4 year project from the normal diaphragm pump over to, you've all seen the videos, over to the electric pump, problems with that, back to the diaphragm pump. Again, still problems, just ridiculous problems. It was getting to the point of what on earth is going on. So try and make this make sense. Carburetor's off, and I come down to the, well, theoretically let's call it PCV, positive crankcase ventilation, for the pulse through to the diaphragm pump. Now you could feel, I've got all this stripped off, I can feel the pulse on that pipe working perfectly. I thought the seal was maybe gone here, and I'll send you back to one of my other videos. Try and make this make sense. The pulse on this, not really strong. I thought it had, you know, there was a gap here, or some of the pipe thread sealant was bad on it from the factory or something like that. Would not, now and then you'd get a little bit of pressure on it. It's like not pulsing the pump. And I'll turn it over right now, and watching right here, obviously. Nothing. This is a brand new pump, clamped well, got PTFE tape on it, just temporarily till I get some pipe thread sealant. Nothing. You can just see it trying to move the gas up the line, on the input line from the fuel tank, which is down here. This line has been shortened, maybe, you know, just whatever the problem was. Couldn't it lift that high? What was wrong? Now, think about this. Most people pull off that massive, great big filter that's on the top. Well, what's on the side of the carburetor down there is a vent pipe that goes all the way down here into the side of the case. Now, if you look back at one of my other videos, you'll see that was actually split at the factory. Down here, it was actually split, because it goes round at a funky angle. It'll turn, goes in. So I cut a piece of the plastic out, put it in. That comes onto the top of the carburetor. I've been working on this, trying to work with the carburetor, with the air filter off. And look what I found. Try and set you up here so you can actually see. What did Musty say? If it's not filmed, it never happened. So you're going to watch right here, and I'm going to put my finger over that. Can you guys see? Oh, it stinks in here. Okay, so if you think about this, the addition of that pipe onto the side of the carb, right, just down there, when you have the filter on top of the carburetor, you're creating, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, vacuum, back pressure, don't care what you call it. What happens? Why does this start when I put my hand over the top of the carburetor? When I put my hand over the top of the carburetor, I'm creating a vacuum. Vacuum basically is like me putting my thumb over this. All of a sudden, this PCV now has much higher pulse. These are not physically linked together, other than that they're going through the case. But if you take your air filter off, and this is open, because it is, right down there you'll see the little tiny hole is open. You take away the back pressure on this. My take, it's reducing the pressure on the pulse. Hence, this diaphragm pump looks like it's not working. Because I put a pipe on here and I blew on it, like, you know, not too hard, and it pumped gas. I'm like, so this must be bad. No, it's because that pipe is either split or you've taken the filter off. If you cover that down inside the carburetor, or put everything back on the carburetor, obviously, theoretically it might be one of the solutions, because this barely lifted fuel 3-4 years ago straight out of the box. I thought I'd got something wrong. I moved the tank, messed about with it a lot. That's where I went to the electric fuel pump, but that's a possibility of a solution there for why the diaphragm pumps on the 670 Predator. Looks like it's not working. Maybe it is. And you could, when you take the air filter off, you can pop this off. Simple clip. Put your thumb over it and try it. If that's not what it is, you have something else going on, clogged, whatever. But there you go. Like I say, put your thumb over this, take it off the side of the carburetor, put your thumb over this, see if it pumps. That's it. I'm going to put all this back together and bring you back in a sec and see if it actually worked. Right, guys, bring you back. Okay, it's all back in place. Let's see if I can hold this and hold that and turn the key at the same time. But I'm going to block that off, just like I said I was going to do. Let's try and put this guy right there, see if you can see it actually working. Come on. So right in here. Plenty of gas now. I can feel the pulse on that black line. It's 3-4 times the strength of the PCV on top that's running on that new blue there. Well, I guess you don't know it all, right? See you guys later, bye.